So here we are, for the next month or so, nothing else matters. This is simply the race for the big prize begins now. So many dreams, so many hopes, so many aspirations, but there can only be one winner. This, of course, the instantly recognisable backdrop to... Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to put this out.
Oh, good spread. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. Goes for the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Bernardo Silva. Forward it goes. Pedro Neto. Araujo. Rafael Leao. Now it's Rafa. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's played forward. Rafael Leao caresses it through. Nicely intercepted. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well measured. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! What a wonderful goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Portugal, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Portugal gain their reward with an early goal. That's really well manoeuvred. Antonio Silva. João Neves, forwards and with intent. Kusanov. And the shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Rafael Leao. Ronaldo spread out to the left. Moved on forwards. Shomorodov. The referee's awarded a free kick. Araujo. Vitinha. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Antonio Silva. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shomorodov proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. Over to the left. Now it's Schmidt. Tries a shot! It's in! They are right back in business. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Uzbekistan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. Hit into the middle. Danger averted for now. And it's played forward. Antonio Silva, gently done. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Uzbekistan, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, easy pickings there. Antonio Silva. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Oh, that's neat. Bernardo Silva. And the finish! Gets good distance on it. Araujo. Antonio Silva. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Mendes picks it up now. Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That's really well manoeuvred. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Quarter of an hour played. Nice looking ball. Oh, it's come to nothing. Araujo. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. Antonio Silva. Araujo. Araujo shifted upfield. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Out to the right. In by Cancelo. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Araujo moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kusanov. Kusanov, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Ronaldo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Shomurodov proves too strong. Lovely feet. Shomurodov! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Played out to the left flank. Spread out to the left. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Out towards the flank. Clears it away. It'll be a throw-in. João Cancelo. João Neves. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Can he latch on to this? Can he get onto this? That is a brilliant interception. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's played in. Chance! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Uzbekistan, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Uzbekistan go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Pedro Neto, showing good feet. And here's Neto. Rafael Leao! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's Cancelo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kusanov. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Now it's Shomorodov. Over to the left. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's played forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a nice ball. He's got space in the area. He is just caressing the ball. Diving header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get the drift.
Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. And he whips it in. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Uzbekistan keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Araujo. João Neves. Out to the left it goes. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. And here's Neto. And that has been clubbed away. Araujo have it back and can go again. Now, what's he got in mind? Played out wide. Vitinha. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right. Out of play for a throw. Pedro Neto with the delivery. And he won't reach that. Kusanov forwards and with intent. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Kusanov. Aim forwards. Oh, played through for the wide man. Up he goes! Oh, taken with style! And again they hit the front. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Uzbekistan get themselves into the lead. Portugal, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Ball's played through. Nice control. Can he deliver? Gets into some space. Oh, what a climb! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Araujo, gently done. Vitinha. Moved on forwards. That's very neat. Mendes cuts out the pass. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. And it's played forward. Now it's Pedro Neto. Rafael Leao! He scores! Portugal are level. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
João Cancelo plays it short. Stitch defending, but that'll do. Time to deliver. Swings it across. Uzbekistan to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Araujo. Antonio Silva. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto, played out to the left flank. Rafael Leao. Tries to get it clear. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Two minutes to be added on. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. Could be a throw-in. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Getting this one clear, and that's a throw. Climbs up big! It's anyone's ball now. Cleared without complication. Great. And it's half-time here. Portugal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
And we are back on the way. It's a goal kick. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Now that's well seen too. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Rafael Leao goes on a run down the left wing. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Uzbekistan can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Out to the right, and that's aimed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
So Underdog really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Shomurodov. Araujo wins the duel this time. João Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. That's a nicely weighted pass. Very nicely done. Turns and goes back. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes with the cross. That has been knocked clear. Shomurodov.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Kusanov. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Played into space out wide. João Cancelo. Antonio Silva. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Rafael Leao on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. It's gone for a throw-in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the shot! João Cancelo is short. Pedro Neto! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Pedro Neto, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Portugal going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. João Neves.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Kusanov. João Neves. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision.
Rafael Leao! Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Araujo gets it clear. Pedro Neto, who has set up 2 goals. Played out to the right. Pedro Neto. And the cross comes in. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo forwards and with intent. Rafael Leao, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. So we've reached the hour mark. Shomorodov. Oh, good spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. João Neves. Vitinha. Vitinha shifted upfield. And here's Pedro Neto! Oh, that's a waste. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Rafael Leao. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rafael Leao clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Into space, and he cuts out the supply. Nuno Mendes, aim forwards, moved on forwards. Great ball if he can get there. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva gets a foot in here. It's run loose here. Uzbekistan have a free kick. Deftly away. Shomorodov! It's off target and by quite a way.
Uzbekistan really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Araujo, Vitinha, Nuno Mendes, Pedro Neto, Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Short changes him with that pass. Kusanov. Vitinha. And Bernardo Silva! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
Kusanov, forwards and with intent. Rafael Leao. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's lofted through here. And for a moment you felt that, and it's been given away. Well timed, excellent interception. Rafael Leao, shifted upfield. And they've got rid. Mendes goes on a charge down the left. That is lovely. Cross needs to be good. Could be danger here. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. And here's Neto. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Tries a measured ball. Kusanov gets it away. Araujo. João Neves. Spread out to the left. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Kusanov. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Rafael Leao. He's in space and looking for options. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aim forwards. Now it's Shomorodov. Dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone for the shots. Pedro Neto attempts a clearance. Oh, Red, nice interception. Want to throw in. Shapes to shoot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Araujo. Vitinha. Pedro Neto, now he's off and running. João Cancelo looking to get on the end of this. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo played out towards the right wing. And it's hoisted clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That'll be a throw-in.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's a nicely... He's gone for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Cristiano Ronaldo has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
João Cancelo with the short one. And it's Neves. For Neves.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Kusenov. They'll have one final crack at it. Oh, nice touch. So who's he picking out?
UZBEKISTAN really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Searching pass he's played there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Vitinha. Pouring through the gears.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Crunching tackle. Now it's Shomorodov. Shomorodov! He scored! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
He's got four. That is remarkable. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Shomorodov is the guilty party there. Araujo, and it's Neves. Rafael Leao! Oh, that could cost them.
Rafael Leao really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
That's really well cleared. Now it's Shomorodov. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone direct. It's a loose ball. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Played into the middle. Oh, great header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Defending of the desperate variety.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Kusanov. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Antonio Silva. 5 minutes left on the clock. Portugal have reached the now or never stage. Pedro Neto, it's a delicate pass. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Keeper's got good distance on that. Araujo, gently done. Nuno Mendes. Lovely, now then. Bernardo Silva. Here's a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely bit of skill. Rafael Leao.
Portugal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That's the throw. And here's Neto. Rafael Leao! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Clears it away.
Silva.
Vitinha. Portugal have to get it into the box and quickly. João Neves. Chance, surely! He has done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And now he has two. So all square with almost no time remaining. Kusenov.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Shomorodov. Oh, good spread. Now here's the delivery. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Shomorodov. Moved on forwards. We are into stoppage time. They are right into last chance territory. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's cut it out. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Araujo aim forwards. And it's Mendes. Always onto this. He can get that clear. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he thumps it clear. And that's that. So they make their point on day one. Their search for a win will have to wait. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I don't think they'll be too upset about that. 1 point is okay, and steering clear of an opening loss keeps the mood in the dressing room upbeat and confident that better results await.
So there it is.